Tom.
Welcome to a brand new week on Wednesday. Forget it. I've mostly been working these past couple days, but today I got friends over, and I made cookies. Or I should be saying that I'm still making cookies, as I still have a buttload of dough left over. And you know, that's where they came from. That is how they were. Those are the bassinets like at the hospital. But anyway, yeah, good old time here, playing some Yu-Gi-Ohs, having fun, eating cookies, and various other foods as well, getting pizza, watching the Runaway Guys play Fortune Street. I've been binging that playlist lately because I should play that game again because it's fun. And also, ulterior motive. He needs social activity that's not just me. He's hey, what?
Look at all the social activity.
Look at him doing all the social things. I think he just like needs to be around like people, because usually if it's just me, he'll just like come up to me and like squeak at me. But because there's more people here, he's kind of like, you know what? This is comfortable. This is nice. Manatee, what you doing, bud? Hi, buddy. You can give me a kiss? You got a little snoot. You have a big old snoot, actually, but it's little to me. You are the littlest snoot, and I love you. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured out a new way to structure a deck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Let me see. There it is.
Oh my god.
These are the cards that I drew.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yep. So y'all are using like stack decks. Mine are in tubes.
Yeah. How do you shuffle that?
It's very difficult.
I see.
Like, you just don't.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Don't worry. All the cards in there are worth under 50 cents.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Okay, cool. Hey, you need this card, right? Weren't you looking for this one?
What?
Maybe you can trade it with him later.
Little bent. Little bent.
Yeah.
It is Sunday. I apologize for not filming more of this week. Really not much going on. Also, I tend to like. I wasn't feeling great for a lot of the week, so I generally don't like filming the vlog when I'm not like on the up and up. I went to the gym today. That helped a lot. I want to clarify something on that last clip because I don't know if I've actually mentioned this at all. Not the last clip. The last clip is the dog playing. The clip before that, where I was showing my friends the rolled up cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't know if I've properly explained that. For April Fool's Day, I opened packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and took one card from each pack and dunked it in water. And I was like, screw it, I'll keep these cards, see what my friends think, because haha, funny. That was pretty much all there was to that. But yeah, if you collect the trading cards though, that was probably like a very like, my heart, I'm having an attack kind of thing. But yeah. The cookies came out great. I actually bought more chocolate chips today because I wanted to make more. Haven't done it yet. Probably not going to make more until I have company over again. Because I don't want to be sitting on 40 plus chocolate chip pecan cookies while I'm also like trying to like lose weight. So yeah, there's also that. Man, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, so a while ago, the hose broke. When I turned the water, just water would gush out of like where you'd screw it in. Threw that hose away. Manatee's been very sad about it because the hose, along with the vacuum, is one of his favorite toys. So the other day, when I went out, I think I just went out specifically to buy a hose. So I bought a new hose and a sprayer, and he's over the moon. He absolutely loves it. His favorite thing I noticed, and I think he like hurts himself a little bit when I do this, is if I spray like the door. He'll like try to like jump up and grab it, and he's like very like excited by the noise that it makes. So like try to jump up and like grab the water as it's being sprayed in the door. But I don't think he's like being aware of his feet, and I think he's causing him to like stumble or like trip, and doing little damages to his feet. He's there, so I'm gonna try to do that not a lot. He's having a great time with that hose. He loves the hose. I'll probably get footage of it at some point. We are approaching the summer months after all, and 80 to 90 degree weather is already here in Austin. So there's that. I also want to give streaming VR games a shot. And I had a couple hurdles I need to overcome, and I took care of a bunch of those last night. And those hurdles basically being that I needed to be able to... so the VR set I have, Valve Index, it has a couple of speakers. They're not necessarily headphones because they don't like clasp over the ear. They're speakers that just kind of like push the sound into your ear, like broadcast the sound directly into your ear. And the Valve Index is also kind of bulky to the point where I can't wear a pair of headphones over it. So the issue I had was that I needed the audio from the VR game to be coming out of like the base computer speakers, because that's what goes into the Elgato. That's what goes into the Elgato for the capture. Because I'm doing this on like a dual PC stream. He's back at the door there. I don't know how you can see him in the dark there, but there he is. So I need to figure that out. I was trying like all this stuff. Then I realized one of the things I did in order to be able to play the game in the first place, because not every game would show up full screen on the display there, was just turn on OBS and have the full screen projector on and use a special thing that captures the one of the lenses in the VR goggles. So one thing I learned is that if I set the audio to monitor and output for the VR headset, then I'll be able to hear it in the VR thing, but it'll also broadcast out into the Elgato, into the quote unquote speakers, which is the capture card. So that works out great. The other issue I had, though, is that when I would stream VR before, I would use a headset microphone with it, because I used the Vive before, and the Vive didn't have any of like the bulk to have like the over ear speakers like the Valve, like the Index does. So I was like, well, great, what do I do? And weirdly enough, the answer came from a company that I kind of dismissed as having low quality microphones. I'm a pretty big audio snob when it comes to that. If I don't like the quality of something, I'm probably not going to use it. This company, ModMic, sent me this is a while ago. They sent me one of their mics where it plugs into a 3.5 millimeter jack, and basically you put like a little adhesive thing on your headphones, and that adhesive thing has a magnet on it you can stick the mic onto, which is a really cool design in and of itself. The problem is with the 3.5 millimeter one, the quality coming through wasn't great, and I did not like it at all. But time has passed. They've developed different ones of them. And so they have two other ones that are like really good, especially for VR. There is the ModMic Wireless, which, it's like what you're getting is on the label. It's a wireless version of that mic, significantly better quality than the one with the 3.5 millimeter jack, but still not the kind of quality I'm going for. The other one that I heard like the tests for it, and it sounded really good, was the ModMic USB. And because I'm already on a wire anyway, because of the Valve Index, I figured, why not? I don't really care. It's perfectly fine. I didn't want to use like a wireless mic for that. So, kind of just to see how it goes. So I bought it, and same thing, magnetic adhesive with a magnet on it. You pop it on there, and I'll pop that onto the Valve Index, and that should work great. And as far as I can tell, everything hardware-wise is set up. I still have to look into some other stuff though, specifically getting chat working to where I can see chat like in the VR game. I know it's a thing where it's like you kind of like hit a button or just like lift the controller up to your face and it'll like show chat in like a larger regard. I also want to figure out something for alerts as well, just so I can see them and it'll be a little easier that way. Don't know what I'm gonna do for cameras though. I said everything hardware was finished. I don't know if I was gonna do a face camera or not. We'll see. But I'm ending off the night here recording this vlog. I'm probably gonna edit this vlog immediately afterwards because I have an open video slot on Monday. I'd rather fill it with this. And also I'm recording more Oblivion. We're coming to the end of the Shivering Isles. I feel like I've got a couple things left with the main quest, and then one quest that isn't really a quest because it's not in the quest log. One quest that's going to depend on me finding a specific type of item all over like the world and bringing it back to the guy. And another quest that I'm probably not going to get done because I don't intend to spend a buttload of time on the Shivering Isles just trying to look for these things. Oh my god, that Oddities quest is so stupid. There's some that are in specific locations you can just find whenever, and the rest of them are just all random in different containers throughout the world. And there's no way to find out which ones are which, so I feel like I'm kind of screwed in that regard. Anyway, I went to the gym as well today. I went to the gym today as well. I can speak English. I'm learning Japanese, but I can speak English too, just perfectly fine. Eigo ga hanasemasu. Anyway, so yeah, I went to the gym, I'm getting my cardio routine back from when I used to live with Z. One of the biggest things with that was that I would try, my goal at the time was to run 3 miles in a half hour and then finally back up to it. I was getting to the point, before where I just couldn't muster up the energy to, or really build the endurance for it in order to be able to run more than 1 or 2 miles before I just had to stop and then move on to strength training. But today I was able to get back into that 3 miles in 30 minutes, and hopefully it's something I'll be able to maintain and keep going on. Might need to take a longer rest as well. One thing I'm noticing too is that I'm getting I'm getting shin splints quite a bit, especially after I do running and legs, because that's the worst. Apparently one of the workouts I would or one of the machines at my gym that I would use to work out my calves broke today, so I had to do an alternative that wasn't as intense. But that might be a good thing, because then I probably won't have shin splints when I'm running on the treadmill anymore. But yeah, that's all there is to it. It was every single time I go to work out, it's a cardio and ab and core day. But today was also legs, so I enjoyed that. I also want to get back. I mentioned at the beginning of this section here. I want to get back into more baking. Maybe make another batch of those cookies and see what I can improve upon, and also learn that even distribution of the cookies on the tray is very important, because that last batch I made last time, all the bottoms were burned because there were only 6 on that as opposed to the 12 I had done before. But they were good. They were really good, especially with the pecans in them. I think I used too much salt. I'm gonna cut down the salt. They were very salty cookies, but that kind of that worked with the type of nut that I used in them. I am gonna see, because that cookie recipe was the Nestle Toll House cookie recipe. I've been buying Hershey's chips to go in that, and on the back of the Hershey's chips package, there's a recipe as well. It's pretty much identical to the other one, but the only difference is that less salt. At least from what I can tell, I'll probably have to look up that Toll House recipe again just to be on the safe side. Because the Hershey one calls for a half teaspoon of salt, whereas the Toll House one called for a full teaspoon, and that also might have just been an error on the part of the people who wrote the recipe on the website I got it from. But either way, I'll give it a shot. I'll see what I can do about the distribution on the tray, and I wanted to try broiler cookies as well. It's mostly for presentation, but I wouldn't mind having better presentation on my cookies. So we'll see. Anyway, that's going to be it for me this week. I hope you all had a good one. Mine started off kind of meh, but it improved. Well, no, the middle of it was meh. When I had friends over, that was great. That was fantastic. It was actually also the last time that I'll probably be able to see Lennon for quite some time, as he is moving to Pennsylvania. He said he'll be back down in December from time to time, but aside from that, it's just gonna not gonna really be the same without him. Of course, keep in contact with him, but he's the one who kind of got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh. I guess taking it a little bit more seriously. I feel like he's kind of the person who kind of lit the spark in a lot of us here for playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And like I said, it's just not going to be the same without him. But we'll see him on occasion, and I hope his travels are safe. But anyway, I will see you all in the next week. Later.